pretty well.
Good afternoon, football fans. We are broadcasting live from the East Campus Stadium on the campus of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in Troy, New York, where today it will be the RPI Engineers hosting the Hobart Statesmen in Liberty League football action. My name is Kurt Sutt. I'm going to bring you all the action live today on 91.5 FM WRPI Troy. RPI coming into today's game 1-2. In the Liberty League, 3-4 overall, coming off a bye week after a loss 2 weeks ago against Ithaca. Hobart, they're coming in 4-0 in the league, 7-1 in the ECAC, or not, pardon me, 7-1 overall, 4-0 in the league. They have a 6-game winning streak going. They are the only undefeated team left in the Liberty League. And we'll get to the playoff implications pretty shortly. We're waiting for the final on one game to see exactly what's going on. But Hobart could be playing for an NCAA tournament berth right today on this field. So before we get to that, it's time to take a listen to the interview I did with RPI Engineer head coach Ralph Isernia before today's game. Coach, coming off an Ithaca loss to Ithaca, what were your opinions of the game?
Yeah, I thought we matched their energy at the beginning of the game. They wanted getting us on, kind of a trick play, and we got our eyes in the wrong place, and they were able to execute that. Offensively, we stalled out on our first couple of possessions, and whether it was false start penalty or an overthrow or drop pass and stuff like that, just couldn't get in the rhythm, offensively. And I thought we had some things that were open. Maybe there were a couple of misplays and stuff like that. But I was proud of the way our guys kept battling, kept fighting. The effort was certainly there. We need to clean up the execution, quite honestly. And maybe it was a subject of having 7 weeks straight, no bye or anything like that. But guys playing through injuries and nicks and stuff like that. But a lot of teams are going to have that at that time of the season. So no excuses. Just we need to execute better and take care of our fundamentals.
So when you talk about not being able to get into a rhythm, how much of that is the defense play? How much of that is not doing what you had to do correctly? Where does it lie in that, line?
Yeah, when obviously, they've got Ithaca's got a really good defense. They're stout against the run, and they've got some physical guys on the perimeter and stuff like that. But it's probably about 50-50. I mean, I don't think the things that we're trying to complete, the blocking schemes we were running were anything too complicated, and nothing that we haven't done in the past. It's on us to execute those plays and to get the ball in the hands of the guys that are making plays for us. So, it's a little bit of both, I think. And when you go up against a good opponent, you have to limit those mistakes are going to happen, but you have to limit those things as much as possible.
Please welcome the engineers.
Is the 2 weeks tougher after a loss than a win?
I think more importantly, it's where that bye week occurs in your schedule. We knew coming into the schedule, it was going to be week 8 of the season, and you've got a couple of 2.5 weeks of training camp and stuff like that. There were some things that we did throughout the course of the season to try to load and manage some of the guys that were taking a lot of snaps and as much as possible. And there's some times when in practice where you don't have an opportunity to do that. Whether it's guys that are missing practice because of class or coming late. You've got to play the guys that are there.
Once again, good afternoon, football fans, and welcome
I think it has
to
more
East
to do
Campus
with
Stadium
where it
for
occurs in the
today's
schedule
Liberty
and
League matchup
your
between the
upcoming
statesmen
opponent.
of Hobart
And I think our
College
guys have
and
always
your
been,
engineers
especially
of
since I've been
Rensselaer.
here, always been able to, refocus on,
meet
hey,
the
this is
starting
the
unit
next task at
for
hand, this is the next
RPI.
opponent.
At defensive end is a graduate student from Pottstown,
Take the
Pennsylvania.
corrections from the
Number
previous
52,
game
Blake
and put those
Terizzi.
back towards the preparation for the upcoming opponent.
Defensive tackle, a senior
right now
from
in the
Taunton,
driver's seat in
Massachusetts.
the
Number
league.
94,
What do you
Nate
see when you
Sicard.
look at the team on the other side this week?
At defensive tackle, a graduate student from Ashland, Ohio.
In,
Number 90,
2013,
Cole
when I
Garrison.
first got here, Hobart was they were
At
top
linebacker,
of the
a
league.
senior from Hewlett, New York. Number
Some of the
10,
best
Anthony
players, in the
D'Agostino.
league, and we're playing great
At
on offense
linebacker,
and
a senior
defense.
from Jameson, Pennsylvania.
And,
Number
that
9,
hasn't
Mark
changed.
Lappioli.
They're big, but strong and physical.
At linebacker, a senior from Miami, Florida. Number 4, Success Frederick.
And breaks tackles.
Also a linebacker, he's a senior from Ridgewood, New Jersey. Number 53, Desmond Von Tobel.
Throwing the football, and then they've got
At
some
cornerback, a junior from Riverhead, New York. Number 5, Cash Johnson.
Defense in the league, not giving up a lot
At
of
free
points
safety, a
on
graduate
defense.
student from Davie,
They'll switch
Florida.
from a three-down
Number
front to a
42,
four-down
Diego
five.
Fernandez.
They'll even have 7 guys up there at the line of scrimmage.
At
and
strong
force you
safety, a
to
junior
execute.
from Dameron, Maryland.
And
Number
they're
6,
athletic.
Cortez
Very well
Garrett.
coached. They know where they're supposed to
And
be.
at cornerback, a junior
things
from
may seem
Fort
complicated,
Salonga,
but
New
I
York.
bet you
Number
then it's
15,
not very
John
complicated. They get
Borkowski.
where they need to be. So,
The rest of the
it's a
engineers
really
and their head
complete
coach,
team.
Ralph
When you
Cernia.
look at them on film, and your preparation needs to be on point in order to execute.
Well, you talk about, you came here, they were, let's call it the prevailing most successful team at that time. And then, Ithaca came along. Hobart hasn't been on top, yet Hobart, a very good team during that whole stretch. What's it like coaching in a league where right now you come in and people are usually looking at 4 teams that could win it, and nobody knows who it's going to be? What's it like coaching in that kind of league?
Well, it's extremely it's extremely competitive, and I think we said this all the way at the beginning of the season that there are no easy games on your schedule, and.
Officials have
Any
called
week,
captains for both
any week
teams
someone
to
can
midfield.
jump up and win, and at the end of the day, it's still college football, and you still got to go out there and play the game and execute. And you've got 18, 22-year-olds that are playing the game.
Joining the captains at midfield
I
for
think
the ceremonial
it's
coin
exciting
toss, the
to
mayor of
play
Troy,
in a league
Carmelo
where
Mantello.
every single week is your it's your Super Bowl. It's the biggest game on your schedule. So I think that's an exciting thing to have.
Okay, well, good luck against Hobart, Coach.
All right, thanks, Kurt.
And we are live with you once more here at the East Campus Stadium on the campus of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in Troy, New York, as they're having the coin toss. The mayor of Troy is going to toss the coin, as this is Community Day here at RPI. Coming up soon, it'll be RPI versus Hobart in Liberty League football. So you just heard the coin toss. It's Brian Finn, the referee in today's game. RPI won the coin toss, deferred their selection to the second half, so it'll be Hobart getting the ball to start out today's game. I alluded to before we went to the interview, waiting for a final score to determine what the importance of this game is, and it went final right as I started the interview. Buffalo State, in an upset, defeated Rochester in Rochester, 35-21. Because of that, Rochester just took their second loss. Which means that if Hobart wins this game, they are going to the NCAA tournament. They will be the only team undefeated at that point, and now we'll have the national anthem. To get ready here, first quarter action, RPI versus Hobart from the East Campus Stadium on the RPI campus in Troy, New York. Kurt still on the call for you today. You are listening to WRPI Troy with Engineer Football. We would like to thank the Rensselaer Union. They provide the funding for WRPI and all the club-related activity of the school and the union, the student union, I should say, and that includes WRPI's coverage of Engineer football, hockey, and baseball. Also, WRPI is on the World Wide Web. Point your browser to WRPI.org. And you can pick up our broadcast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as long as we're sending something out over the airwaves. We'll provide it for you on that feed. That is WRPI.org. As I was talking about right before the national anthem, Hobart 4-0. If they win today, they're 5-0. The worst they can be is 5-1. Every team in the league has taken 2 losses except Ithaca, and Hobart beat Ithaca already for the tiebreaker. So if Hobart wins today, they're in the NCAAs with 2 weeks left in the regular season, and Hobart doesn't play next week. Their final game is the last weekend of the season against Rochester, which, going into today, was looking like the only team that could stop them. If RPI doesn't stop them today, it was looking like that, but it's not going to matter. If Hobart wins today, then they're in. Ithaca can still tie them in terms of the league title, but Ithaca will not be getting an automatic bid and has probably too many losses to be going to the NCAA tournament. So Hobart's playing right now for a tournament bid. It'll be RPI kicking off to start out today's game. The boot is away, and it's going to be taken by Hobart at the goal line. Out to the 10, 15, to the 20, right around the 20-yard line. Tristan Reynolds on the return for Hobart. He's going to get out a little bit farther than I was talking about just before, out to the 24-yard line. That'll be the starting point for the first drive of the game. Hobart with the ball. It'll be Hobart going right to left, RPI left to right across your radio dial in today's game. It is overcast in Troy. The wind is blowing against Hobart right now, but the wind is finicky here at the East Campus Stadium. It starts, it stops. The flag over in the corner of the end zone is blowing, but on top of the goalpost, not blowing not as much. Low 50s. I don't think we're expecting rain, but a lot of clouds. First down. Hobart's going to keep it on the ground, and they're going to run right this time, or for the first time. That's E.J. Taylor, their leading rusher, who gets the ball on first down as they start just short of the, where do they go? They're going to actually say that's the 25-yard line for the start of this drive. So it was 1st and 10 on the 25. Taylor's out at the 29. So a pickup of 4 for Hobart on 1st down. Statesmen are in their white jerseys, blue pants, orange helmets, as they have the ball first in today's game, coming in on a 6-game winning streak. Only loss is the first week of the season in overtime. Columbia's going to throw, and he's going to get a completion. That's a 1st down for Hobart. They make it out to Johnny Harding at the 43 on the Hobart side of the field. Wide open in the middle. Harding takes it, and it'll be a 1st down for Hobart.
14-yard gain and 1st down for the Statesmen.
1 minute gone by here in the 1st quarter. No score, RPI versus Hobart. Statesmen are going to put 3 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Columbia is in the shotgun. Takes the handoff to Taylor. Throws. That is complete to Reynolds. Reynolds has it on the left side. He's going to move ahead and get out to the 50-yard line. Pickup of 7. Good work to not have his knee hit as he was trying to move forward. He got a little bit of bonus yardage there. So Hobart will be looking at a 2nd and 3 at the 50. E.J. Taylor, the leading rusher for Hobart, comes in with 150 attempts, 744 yards, 6 touchdowns. That's 5 average. 5 yards per rush average. 2nd down and 3 at the 50-yard line. Taylor's going to take the handoff, tries to go left. Now he's going to get caught as he has to cut right. Didn't see a hole over on that side, and Sicard was there for RPI to stop him at the RPI 49. So just a pickup of 1 for Taylor on 3rd down. Well, pardon me, 2nd down. It'll now be 3rd down and 2 for the Statesmen. Decent crowd, decent RPI crowd here for this early November contest. 3rd down and 2. Handoff goes to Taylor. Taylor gets him a hole, and he's going to get through that hole and down into the secondary before he's finally hauled down by Garrett. Cortez Garrett tackles him at the 27-yard line, but it's easily a 1st down for Hobart. Ralph Izernia irate about something on the sidelines. I don't know what, but he was giving the head line judge an earful. Head line judge. I'm not sure what the correct terminology at this point is. We have 12 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter. No score. Hobart with the first possession of the game. Columbia on out of the shotgun. He's got 2 backs. He's going to hand off to Taylor. Taylor is going to try to run left, but he'll get stopped after a gain of 1. D'Agostino there on the tackle for RPI. That calms the crowd down just a little bit. Good travel group from Hobart on the far side also. They were tailgating in the parking lot near the stands. Right, it's actually a parking lot for the dorms on the opposite side of the field. 2nd down and 9 for Hobart at the 26-yard line. Columbia has time in the pocket, throws, that's complete, and that should be another 1st down. Probably a bonus yard after that, as it looks like it's complete to Luke Hescock. Hescock on the reception for Hobart, so they're down to the 16-yard line. Hobart driving on their first possession, had the ball for over 4 minutes now. Johnny Columbia comes in, 92 completions on 161 attempts, 1,261 yards, 11 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. 1st and 10, Hobart at the RPI 16. No score here, 10.5 to go in the 1st quarter. Columbia's looking into the corner. He's having a man. He does. Is it complete? It is. It's a touchdown. Looks like Johnny Harding. Johnny Harding on the touchdown for Hobart. Columbia found him in the corner from 16 yards out, and Hobart leads 6-0. So Weffering on to try the extra point. The holder is probably Rucker. Snap. He's got the ball down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So that was Jackson Rucker on the hold. Tobias Weffering on the kick. And Hobart has a 7-0 lead with 10:24 to go in the first half, for the first quarter. That was a 75-yard drive by Hobart. Hobart, on average, only giving up 6.9 points per game this year. Let's see what the RPI offense can do. They were stymied early against Ithaca 2 weeks ago. Did not get a first down on offense until their 5th possession of the game. It was a game that got away from them late in the second quarter. 2 touchdowns turned a 10-7 game into a 24-7 game at the half. And RPI not able to come back in the second half. Did pick up 1 touchdown in the fourth quarter. That was from 2 weeks ago. Now RPI up against what you'd have to consider from the statistics the best defense in the Liberty League. Kick goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. RPI will take the ball at the 25-yard line.
Into the end zone for a touchback. RPI takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Jay Kazagnowski will lead the RPI offense out onto the field, trailing 7-0, 10:24 to go here in the first quarter. Out-of-town scores, I mentioned that Buffalo State defeated Rochester 35-21 to give Rochester their 2nd loss in the conference and give Hobart a chance to clinch the auto bid today. And in Schenectady, it was 24-0. Ithaca defeated Union. Union has been shut out the last 2 weeks. Union will be here against RPI in 2 weeks for the Dutchman Shoes game. 1st and 10, RPI at the 25-yard line, trailing by 7. Kazagnowski pass. That is complete on the far side. I think that's Hughes has got it. Hughes is along. If it is Hughes, he's out at the 36-yard line. Nope, that's not Hughes. That is Nicholson. Paisley Nicholson on the reception. 6 and 8. Tough to tell sometimes when the jersey all gets bunched up. RPI in their black jerseys, white pants today with the black helmets, as they've got a first down at the 36-yard line. Little over 10 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0. Hobart is on top of RPI. Kazagnowski gives to White on first down. White's going to go straight ahead. He's across the 40, and White gets out to the 43. Scrum afterwards, but White's got the ball, and so RPI picks up 7 on that first down play. So a quick pass to Nicholson, and then a run by White, and RPI's out to their 43 from their 25. It'll be a 2nd down and 3 RPI. Single receivers each side. You've got a tight end on the right along with a slot receiver. White's in the backfield. Kazagnowski throws to White in the backfield, complete to the 40, to the 45, gets a first down, and then finally has to go out of bounds as Deshaun Dixon was either going to hit him hard or he was going to walk out on his own, and White decided to go out on his own. But it's a first down for RPI at the 47 on their own side of the field. $9:10 to go here. First quarter, 7-0. RPI trails Hobart. Allison's going to go in motion towards the left. Kazagnowski on a keeper. Kazagnowski goes straight ahead, crosses the 50, stays on his feet. He's got another first down as Kazagnowski makes it down to the Hobart 42. That was a design keeper. And is Kazagnowski injured? That looks like he is the injured player right now. So we're going to have an official timeout on the field as the training staff goes over to look at Kazagnowski as he's holding his left hip. 8:48 to go in the first quarter here in Troy. 7-0, Hobart is on top. Coach Izernia now is out looking at Kazagnowski, so he is certainly coming out for the next play, and he is not moving much while he's down on the field. If he's out, Anthony DiMatteo is the backup for RPI. He played against Ithaca in the fourth quarter. RPI's offense: Shane Allison's the tight end, Hayden Faraday, Sean Kelly, and Jimmy Magui are the wide receivers. Caden White is the running back. Jay Kazagnowski, now walking off the field, limping, is the quarterback. DiMatteo is going out there now for the next snap. Aiden Montero, Nicholas Cirilli, JT Morello, Ryan Shaner, and Eamon Centrella are the line up front for RPI.
First and 10 RPI.
So Kazagnowski walks off under his own power. DiMatteo is in there at quarterback for RPI. 8:48 to go here, first quarter. Hobart leads 7-0 over RPI. RPI first and 10 at the Hobart 42. DiMatteo spins around, doesn't hand off the ball, looking downfield. Now he's going to toss it. It's intercepted, taken away by Bliss. Jamin Bliss along the far sideline. He's going to get pushed out around the RPI 48. So Hobart with the first turnover, and RPI's drive ends at the Hobart 42, and Hobart's got it on the RPI side of the field.
Number 28, Jamin Bliss.
So Bliss with the INT. He is the leading tackler for Hobart, 66 tackles, 2 sacks on the year, but no interceptions. That's his first interception this year. Hobart has it at the RPI 49. 8:30 to go here, first quarter. Hobart up 7-0. Taylor gets the handoff, pushes his way through, turns back around, and he's going to be down to about the RPI 42. That's a good hard run by Taylor to pick up 7 yards. Johnny Colombi is the quarterback for Hobart. E.J. Taylor, the running back. Luke Hansen, Johnny Harding, and Ahmad Crowell are the wide receivers. Luke Hescock is the tight end. Ashton Mejias, Ethan Kowalski, Quinn Bragi, Ben Goodell, and Jake Jeffe are the line up front for Hobart. May have gotten a few of those pronunciations a little bit wrong. Pass, it's complete on the left side in the flat. That was to Harding, and he gets to the 40, so he's able to pick up 2. The sun is out right now. It looks like there's going to be a break in the clouds from mostly cloudy to partly cloudy. But the field is in sunlight right now. We're still in the 50s here in Troy. Certainly, this November weather is not what I remember as a student. Third down and 1 for Hobart at the 40-yard line. 3 receivers to the right side. Taylor takes the handoff, and he goes forward, and I don't think he's got it. They're coming in just inside the 40, and he needed to get to the 39. So is this 4-down territory for Hobart? I would think it is.
4th down and 1 at the RPI.
So Hobart's going to keep the offense out there on 4th and 1. You can hear the RPI crowd getting behind the defense right now. Hobart trying to turn the interception into some sort of points here in Troy. And Hobart will take a timeout.
The fans after the game stopped by Subway from Great Deals and Fresh Food.
It's Ahmad Crowell when I was announcing the names. So let me get that one right.
And 120 Houston Street. Subway. Eat fresh.
So Hobart takes their first time out of the first half. 6:31 to go here in the first quarter. Hobart up 7-0. RPI's defense, Ethan Johnson, Nate Sicard, and Cole Garrison are up front. Anthony D'Agostino, Mark Lapioli, Success Frederick, and Desmond Von Tolen are the linebackers. The cornerbacks are Cassius Johnson and John Borkowski, and the safeties are Diego Fernandez and Cortez Garrett. Timeout is over with. Soon. Very soon. As Hobart is still talking this one over. Now Hobart comes back to the line on 4th down and 1. Offense is still out there. 3 receivers on the right. Taylor's in the backfield to the left of Colombi, and takes the snap, throws, that is complete, that'll be a first down. First down for Hobart. They find Crowell on the slant pattern at the 32-yard line. And Hobart maintains possession of the ball. Chains will move. I mean, he's tackled right away by Garrett, but the pass was well thrown. So it's 1st and 10 Hobart at the RPI 32-yard line. Statesman leads 7-0 over the Engineers with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Single receivers each side. Taylor's going to take the handoff, sees nothing to the left, bounces it out. He goes towards the sideline. He's going to get pushed out of bounds. And he's out about 2 yards short of the first down marker. And I think that was Garrett again on the tackle. He's getting a lot of mentions on defense already in today's game.
2nd down and 2.
So it'll be 2nd and 2. That's Al Shibley, the PA announcer here. 2nd and 2 Hobart at the RPI 24. Engineers trying to avoid being down 2 scores in the first quarter. Statesman will put 3 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Taylor's in the backfield. Columbia out of the shotgun. Hands off to Taylor. Taylor will look like he had a hole, and then he just ran into somebody. And I think he came up a little bit short of the first down. Had to make the 30 to 22, and I think, he's between the 22 and the 23. That'll make it a 3rd down and less than 1. Harding subs out. Harding's the leading receiver coming into today's game with 32 catches. Not leading in yards, that's Kroll, but it's Harding leading in catches. Handoff goes to Taylor. Taylor trying to go left, can't find room. He gets pushed down, and he might have been pushed down to the marker. They're coming in right at the 22, and I think right at the end when he got pushed down on the tackle, he may have gotten the first down. Yep. Ryan Finn, the referee, signals first down, so the chains will move. Hobart maintains possession of the ball. Or keeps possession of the ball. Yard marker guys, a little slow moving it down there. So it's 1st and 10 Hobart at the RPI 22. 7-0 Hobart leads over RPI with a little over 4 to go here in the first quarter. 3 wide receivers, Taylor to the right of the quarterback. Columbia takes the snap. Looking left all the way, looking into the corner. He's got a man with him, and that's going to be pass interference.
Pass in the end zone.
Burrow was the intended receiver, and on defense there was Cassius Johnson, who had a hand on him the whole time. I think that was Johnson. Nope. Borkowski. Yeah, it was John Borkowski.
From the previous spot, automatic down.
So the spot of the foul was at the 1. The line of scrimmage was the 22, so the ball is going to go to the 7. 15 yards is the max in college. So pass interference against Borkowski puts the ball 1st and goal at the 7 for Hobart. 7-0 Hobart leads with 3:51 to go in quarter number 1. This drive coming off an RPI interception. DiMatteo, his only snap today, threw the INT after Kazagnowski was injured on the previous down. 3 receiver formation for the Statesmen. They give us to Taylor. Taylor goes straight up the middle. He's going to get grabbed from behind by Sicard, and Sicard is going to get the tackle there and pull him backwards. Forward progress gets him to the 6, so he does pick up 1.
Sicard on the tackle.
If RPI can at least hold them to 3 here, this is well within Weffering's range, who is one of the best kickers in Division III. Taylor in the backfield. Receivers are all on the left. Columbia's going to run this one himself. He breaks through the 5-yard line, gets down to about the 3, and he's taken down there. Von Tobel on the tackle for RPI, so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down and goal for Hobart from the 3-yard line. So it's Taylor in the backfield, 4 wideouts. Columbia out of the shotgun. 3 of those wideouts are on the left. That's the long side. They're on the right hash mark. Is Hobart throwing towards the corner, and is that caught? Is that complete? Yes, it's a touchdown.
This is complete in the end
Groel
zone.
on the reception for
Touchdown Hobart.
Hobart, and they've got a 13-0 lead. That was from 3 yards out. RPI's only held the ball once, and then find themselves now down by 2 scores. Refereeing on to try the extra point. Snap, spots down, kick is up. Plenty good.
It's good. 2:26 remaining in the first quarter.
14-0. Hobart leads here at the East Campus Stadium.
Hey fans, remember Ben & Jerry's is located at the concourse. Don't forget to stop by, grab your favorite flavor.
2 touchdown passes by Columbia, 16 and 3 yards.
Ben & Jerry's, proud to support RPI athletics.
As Hobart up by 2 scores. RPI's offense really needs to answer here.
You almost have to have someone in his face and someone thrown up. It's a hard, it's a great pass. That's unbelievable.
Again, if you tuned in late, Buffalo State defeated Rochester in an upset in Rochester, 35-21, which means if Hobart wins today, they are in the NCAA tournament. It's as simple as it gets for the Statesmen. 1 game left for them after this. They're off next week. They have Rochester at the end of the year, the last game. Only Ithaca, if Hobart wins today, only Ithaca can tie Hobart in the standings, and Hobart's already beaten Ithaca. So they win the tiebreaker. So all that Hobart has to do is win today. They're in. They get a week off, they get a Rochester game, and then they get an NCAA game. Refereeing to kick it off. RPI, Encarnacion, lets it go into the end zone, and RPI will take it at the 25-yard line. That's where they started out the first drive, and that's where they're going to start out the second drive. 2:26 to go here, first quarter, 14-0, Hobart on top. Kazagnowski back out there at QB for RPI. White goes in motion. He'll take the pass in the flat. Might have been a lateral. He catches it anyway. 25-30 and down to the 32. Nobody was on this side for RPI in terms of receivers, so I first thought he might have the option to pass, but there was nobody to pass it to, so it didn't look like it was designed like that. So he's out of bounds at the 32. That's a pickup of 7 for RPI on first down.
Gain of 7 on the play.
RPI moved the ball pretty well until they got to around the Hobart 42. Then he started having some trouble, and then that's when the interception was thrown. Kazagnowski on second down, slings it to White, 30. White to the 35, and ducks out of bounds at the 37. They're going to give him the 38. And I think that's a generous spot. I think he really only had the 37, but nobody from RPI's side is going to be disputing that. And so it'll be a first down for RPI at their own 38. We have 1:40 to go here in the first quarter in Troy. 14-0. Hobart is on top of RPI. 4-receiver formation. White in the backfield. Kelly goes in motion to the left. Now there'll be 2 receivers on each side. Kazagnowski takes the snap. Looks over the middle. Throws. That is complete to White. White's got. He's going to get tackled at about the 43-yard line. Zach Ambielli on the tackle for Hobart. Dante Randall, Nick Provenzano, and Dylan Williams-Molitor are the defensive line for Hobart. Second down and 6 for RPI. They're going to go on the ground, and a straight-ahead run is going to get them out to about the 45-yard line. And we've got an injured RPI player. That was White on the carry for RPI. Injured RPI player, and there'll be an official timeout with 50 seconds left in the first quarter. RPI trailing 14-0. The linebackers, Jamin Bliss, Cashin Young, Anthony Romano, and Mike McGee. This is for Hobart. Chris Tumba and Zishan Dixon are the cornerbacks, and the safeties are Zach Ambiella and Alex Smith. So that's your defense for Hobart. Can't see the number of the injured RPI player right now. That is Aiden Montero, who is going to walk off the field under his own power. So he'll get substituted, and RPI is looking at a 3rd down and 3 at their own 45. Within 1 minute to go here in the first quarter, and RPI trailing by 14, 33 at their own 45. Single receivers each side, slot receivers each side. Now Allison's going to move towards the backfield, and Kazagnowski takes a snap, but he gets caught from behind at the line of scrimmage. Nice play, Anthony Romano on the tackle there for Hobart. No gainer for RPI, and now they've got a 4th down and 3, and the punt team is coming out for the Engineers.
From the RPI 45-yard line.
Anderson Burke. And we get a whistle right as the play happened. Burke kicks the ball. Nice kick.
Prior to the snap, Hobart called their 2nd timeout of the half.
Okay, so Hobart called for a timeout. Johnny Harding was going to be back deep to receive this kick. Probably still will be. As Hobart takes in kind of an odd timeout on a punt. There's 0.5 seconds left in the quarter. So this will be the last play of the quarter when they get back out here. 14-0, Hobart with the lead. And again, your earlier scores from today: Ithaca defeated Union 24-0, and Buffalo State in an upset defeated Rochester 35-21. Timeout is over with, and Burke back out to punt for RPI. Harding back deep to receive. Ready to go. They put 1 second on the clock now. Snap, the kick's away, high kick. Harding signals for a fair catch, and he'll take it right around the 19 on the Hobart side of the field, and that will do it for the first quarter here in Troy. Hobart 14, RPI nothing. As we're going to go into the second quarter of play. This series between the two schools started in 1910. Right now, Hobart has a 33-32-1 advantage. One more win than RPI. That's a .508 winning percentage for Hobart. They won last year out in Geneva 21-13, and Hobart has won 7 of the last 11 in this series. In the Liberty League, 28 games played, 28 previous seasons. RPI's got a .429 winning percentage against Hobart in the league. There are only 2 teams at RPI in Liberty League play have a losing record overall. Hobart is 1. Springfield is the other. RPI 2-3 against Springfield, however you want to phrase that, no longer a member of the Liberty League. 15 minutes are on the clock. 14-0. Hobart leads here in Troy, as they've got it 1st and 10 at their own. They're going to call it the 20-yard line. Columbia throws wide open, and it's complete to Harding. Harding at the 40-yard line escapes a tackle. Now he's going to get caught from behind at the 43 by Garrett, and it's a pickup of 18 No. 23. Pickup of 23 for Hobart. There were some... I thought I heard a whistle. There is no whistle. So Hobart's got some people on the sidelines talking over the play as we're in the second quarter. Hobart with a first down at their own 43-yard line. 14-0 they lead. Got 3 receivers. Call it kind of a tight end on the right. Handoff goes to Taylor, and he can't get away from the defensive pressure. D'Agostino was back there with him in the backfield and tackles him at the line of scrimmage. So no gain for Hobart on first down. Hobart held the ball for over 6 minutes on their prior possession when they got it after the INT. So it was 6 minutes to go, 49 yards. Hobart, with Taylor at running back, can chew up a lot of time. 3 wide out formation. Columbia throws, he's going to get a completion on the left side, and not quite to the 50-yard line is Luke Hansen. He's going to get hit. Well, they're going to put him on the 50. He's going to pick up 7 on that play. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for Hobart. They'll bunch receivers on the left. This is a very strong left formation. 1 receiver all alone on the right. Taylor gets the handoff, goes left, now cuts it up. He's got the first down. He'll get hit back a yard, but he got a yard more than what he needed. And Taylor got out to the 46, and that'll be another first down for Hobart. This is what a good running game can do. Take away clock and get some yards. Hobart trying to make this a 3-score game. First and 10 Hobart at the RPI 46. 12.5 to go, first half. Hobart up 14-0. Comey fakes the handoff, throws. That is complete to Reynolds. Reynolds on the right side. Reynolds gets to the 40 and pushed out of bounds. Where are they going to mark him? He's out of bounds at the 37. So he picks up 9 on that pass reception. RPI not able to stop the Hobart offense. 2 possessions prior to this, 2 touchdowns for the Statesmen. It's going to be a long day if they don't find a way to stop them. Second and 1 for Hobart at the 37 of RPI. Fakes the handoff to Taylor, throws, and that's a misfire. He was looking for Reynolds on the left side, and he led him too much. So it goes incomplete, and it'll be a 3rd down play for Hobart.
3rd down and 1.
Hobart with 153 yards in total offense. RPI with 53 to this point. 3rd down and 1 for the Statesmen. Columbia wants to throw, and he's going downfield and just a little bit too far. Just beyond the outstretched hands of Johnny Harding. And it'll be 4th down Hobart. And I've got to think the offense is staying out there. Hobart 4 of 6 on 3rd down conversions. They're 1 for 1 on 4th down conversions, and the offense is staying out there for the Statesmen. 4th and 1 at the RPI 37. 3 wide receivers. Taylor in the backfield. Pitches to Taylor. Taylor takes it. He's got the first down.
Ball carried by 35 Taylor.
There was an option play. Columbia realized he was in trouble. Pitched it to Taylor. Taylor gets the first down for Hobart at the 32. And that quiets the crowd. 11.5 to go here in the first half. Hobart up 14-0, and they've got a first down at the RPI 32-yard line. Hobart playing for an NCAA bid today. They'll put 2 receivers wide on the right. The other 2 are on the left, close to the line. Taylor's going to run left. Taylor decides to cut it upfield, stays on his feet. Taylor's down to the 25.
To the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 7.
Tackled by Turizzi. Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3.
Hobart's got to be around 65, 66 yards rushing through the first 20 minutes of the game. 2nd down and 3 for the Statesman. Substitution in at running back. He's not going to get very far as he gets the handoff. That's Duran in there at running back for Hobart. He's rushed it prior to today 15 times for 59 yards, a 3.9 average. So Hobart in a 3rd down situation. I think that's still Duran in the backfield, yes. He's going to move to the right of Columbia. So he takes the snap. He's going to swing it downfield. Crowell, does he have it? No. Garrett broke it up. I thought he had a chance at it, but Garrett got at least a hand in there somewhere and broke up the attempt. Had he caught it, it would have been a touchdown. But he didn't. So now Hobart 4th down and 4 at the 26. They're going to send out Weffering. This will be a 43-yard attempt. From the left hash, he's a right-footed kicker. No wind to speak of right now. Rucker is the hold. The snap, the ball's down, the kick is up, and the kick is good.
43-yard field goal is good.
So Hobart gets 3 on the 43-yard Weffering field goal to make it 17-0 in their favor with 9:37 to go in the 2nd quarter.
RPI Football would like to thank Rensselaer Dining Services, BSN Sports, the Hilton Yard Lane in Troy, Rensselaer Honda, Patterson, Sampson, Ginsburg, and Griffin Law Firm, Rensselaer Alumni Association, Recovery Sports Grill, Bona Joint Center, Repeat Business Systems, Yankee Trails.
So the question now is, can the RPI offense do something?
Ryan's Wake, Gatherers Granola, Manneries, Hannaford.
Going back to the Ithaca game, RPI got 2 touchdowns. So the first touchdown was after a 60-plus yard kickoff return. So it was a very short field. It was about 30 yards RPI had to go, and that was in the 2nd quarter. The other touchdown was when everybody was substituting out in the 4th quarter. Ithaca had a 30-7 lead, I believe, at that point. And now they've come out, and RPI has been 2 possessions in this game and not able to get downfield. Encarnacion stepped out of the end zone. He's got to run this one. 15, 20, 25, 30. Runs into a crowd, but Encarnacion ends up getting out past the 40 after he originally didn't want to run it back at all, but realized he had to. He had stepped out of the end zone. He couldn't take a touchback at that point. So Encarnacion gets out to the 41, RPI's best start after 2 times starting out at the 25, trailing 17-0 in this first half. White still stays in at running back for the Engineers. Three wide receivers. You got a slot man on the left now. Encarnacion's going to go in motion. Handoff goes to White, and White's going to get smothered right after he crosses the line of scrimmage. Bliss in there on the tackle. So he's going to get stopped at the 42 for just a pickup of 1 for RPI. RPI going right to left, Hobart left to right across your radio dial in the 2nd quarter of play at the East Campus Stadium. The clouds have returned, so no sunshine right now at the East Campus Stadium. Still in the low 50s here in Troy. Kazagnowski looks to throw on second down, finds Encarnacion along the sideline, and he's going to get tackled out of bounds by Dixon, and he's out right at the 45-yard line. So that's a pickup of 3 for RPI, but also puts him into a 3rd and long situation. RPI 0 for 1 on 3rd down today. They haven't had the ball for very long. So 3rd down for RPI at their own 45. 2 receivers right, you got 1 left, you got Allison in the slot on the left. Kazagnowski looking in the flat, finds White, that's complete. 45, breaks a tackle, 50, and he should have a first down. Yes, he'll have a first down. He got to in between the 48 and 49 on Hobart's side of the field, and that'll be a first down for RPI. So the Engineers now 1 for 2 on 3rd down.
To the Hobart 48-yard line. 1st and 10.
But it'll be a 1st and 10 RPI at the Hobart 48, they'll call it. 8:05 to go here in the first half. RPI trails 17-0 to Hobart. This is a strong side right side for RPI. And the tackle has to be eligible on this play. Kazagnowski takes the snap. Now he's going to throw downfield, and that's caught at the 25 to the 20, and Nicholson's out of bounds inside the 20. He's out at the 13-yard line.
Gain is to the Hobart 13-yard line. 1st and 10, RPI.
So RPI 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. 7:33 to go, first half. RPI trailing by 17. Handoff on 1st down goes to White. He's going to go left, and he's going to get stopped at the 12-yard line. Yeah, so the left tackle for RPI on the previous play was not guarded. There was nobody at the line. At least I didn't see anybody at the line to his left. So he must have been declared eligible. That was the previous play that got them down to the 13. Now they're at the 12 for a 2nd down and 9. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Pass in. Come down with it. Yes. Yes. One-handed grab, and he's got it. No, that's not Allison. That is Cruz. Connor Cruz, actually. 11, not 10. Connor Cruz. So Cruz with the TD for RPI. It's 17-6 in Hobart's favor. Extra point attempt is no good. Merrick came out for the extra point, no good, missed it to the left, so it stays 17-6 with 6:52 to go in the first half. RPI getting some points on the board. Needed to show something. I can't be 3 scores for the other team and then 3 nothing drives. 3 unproductive drives, should I say? RPI picks up something there. So can they hold Hobart here before they go into the locker room? 6:52 to go. RPI gets the ball to start out the second half if you're thinking about that. So that's going in their favor. But they really need to stop. They really need to get a stop against the Hobart offense. It can't always be scores. Total offense in favor of Hobart right now, 164 to 112. Gray kicks the ball away for RPI. This will be taken at about the 12-yard line. 15, 20, 25, 30. A lot of wide open space there for Reynolds. He's to the 50, 40, 30 along the sidelines, 20. Caught from behind around the 10. Huge run back by Reynolds after RPI just scored. And Hobart's going to be first and goal at about the 9, 8-yard line around there. Just what RPI didn't need. Reynolds was kind of up the middle, then cut it out to the left, and there were not enough bodies over there to prevent him from getting a huge gain. So where are they going to put this ball? They'll put it at the 8-yard line of RPI. Hobart looking to get the 6 they just gave up back and possibly another 1 or 2 after that. First and 10, Hobart at the RPI 8. One receiver wide to the right. Everybody else is bunched in. They're on the left. Handoff goes to Taylor. He's going to go left, and he's going to get caught from behind.
Tackled by Lapioli.
Lapioli on the tackle for RPI. So RPI just trying to see if they can keep this to 3.
Second and goal from the 7.
So ball goes to the 7-yard line for a second down and goal for Hobart.
We'll probably make 3 great plays. It just gets mentally like you just get.
Hanson and Harding are on the right. Receivers. Taylor in the backfield. They'll give to Taylor. Taylor gets hit in the backfield. He won't make it very far. He's going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Come on, do it again.
It'll be third down and goal for Hobart at the 7-yard line. Lapioli got it the first hand on Taylor, slowed him down. That broke his momentum as he was trying to find his way through the line. It'll be third down and 6 for, probably third down and goal.
No, he's not even.
Scoreboard's wrong, there we go. Third down and goal from the 7. They've got it corrected now. Harding alone on the right. Columbia's going to roll out to his right. That's intercepted by the Engineers. Taken away by Borkowski, and he's down at the 11. So RPI gives them a big kick return, but they get the stop with the INT, and they've got it at their own 11. Long way to go, but better than having Hobart put points on the board. 17-6, Hobart leads RPI. 5:06 to go in the first half. Kesinowski out of the shotgun on first and 10, RPI at the 11. Wants to throw. Short pass, that's complete to Buckley. Buckley is going to get hauled back. Flag on the play. We haven't seen many flags today, but there'll be a flag there.
Passer, number 97 on the defense.
Roughing the passer against Hobart. Do we have 1 or 2 fouls here? Because I don't think the head linesman was calling the roughing the passer call. So we're waiting for Brian Finn, the referee, to tell us. He announced the roughing the passer call, but they're still having a discussion. It can't just be that. I mean, it can be, but.
The one flag for ineligible downfield is waved off as it was caught behind the line of scrimmage. At the end of the run, we had roughing the passer, number 87 on the defense, 15 yards tacked on, automatic first down.
I couldn't clearly hear what he heard before, what he said first. So I'm not sure what the other flag was. He explained it, but difficult to hear with the PA system here, where you're up where I am. I'm above all the speakers. But the net result will be a first down for RPI at the 27-yard line on the roughing the passer call. Buckley takes the handoff on first down, and he meets Alex Smith before he gets to the 30-yard line, and he is put on the ground after a gain of 1.
Gain of 2 on the play, second down and 8.
17-6, Hobart leads here with 4.5 to go in this first half. RPI looking to call that a gain of 2. Second down and 8 at the 29-yard line for RPI. Allison goes in motion to the left. Kazinowski's looking that way, doesn't see anybody he wants. Now he's going to throw, and it's incomplete. Call Kelly the intended receiver.
Third down and 8.
He had a man behind him.
Come on, here we go.
That was dangerously close if something had gone wrong with that pass for an INT and maybe 6 points. RPI now looking at a 3rd and 8 at the 29-yard line. RPI will send a man in motion. There'll be 2 receivers each side. Buckley is the running back. Kazinowski throws before he was going to get hit. Is it complete? Incomplete. It was looking for Cruz at the 40, but officials rule the ball hit the ground. Ralph Izernia was out there arguing RPI's case, but I don't think that's going to work. And the replay has a person's helmet right in front, and I can't see from the replay what was going on.
I got you.
And again, the sideline blocks the view of the next replay, so I'm not going to be able to give you any help on this. The officials ruled it was incomplete. That's what matters. And it'll be 4th down and 8, RPI at the 29, and the punting unit is out there. Burke will punt from his own 15-yard line. Kicks it away, high kick, and it's out of bounds. So we'll wait and see where the officials are going to spot this.
Is out of bounds
at the RPI 49-yard line. So still good field position for Hobart as they'll start on RPI side of the 50-yard line. So RPI gives up the big run back on the kickoff. Gets the ball back on the INT, but not able to get it downfield. Now Hobart has it at the RPI 49. 3:58 to go in the first half. Hobart 17, RPI 6. Columbia drops back, looks to throw off right through the hands. That was for Harding. That's one of the, he can see his body language walking back to the huddle. Yep, should have had that one. It was right through the hands. Instead, it's incomplete. It'll be a 2nd and 10 for Hobart at the RPI 49. In an odd kind of thing, RPI's trailing in this game, but averaging 5.7 yards per play. Hobart 5.16 yards per play. Columbia under a lot of pressure on 2nd down pass. That is complete. This will be a 1st down as weaving his way through as he got the ball in the middle was Hinman, and Hinman is down to the RPI 32. 1st down for Hobart.
Pass is complete to number 87, Hinman. Gains to the RPI 32-yard line.
New set of downs for the Statesmen. Clock is running. Under 3.5 to go in this first half. 17-6. Hobart leads RPI. Two receivers each side. Taylor is the running back for the Statesmen. Columbia out of the shotgun. Looking left. Doesn't see anything. Looks right. Doesn't see anything. Starts to run with the ball, and he's going to get tackled a little bit short of the line, the scrimmage line. Sicard in there on the tackle for RPI. He'll lose 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 11 for Hobart at the RPI 33. They'll unbalance the receivers, 1 left, 3 right. Taylor next to Columbia in the backfield. Takes the snap. Looking and throwing downfield to nobody. There was a mix-up on the route. Groel turned in.
Third down and 11.
And he thought he was going towards the back of the end zone. So incomplete on second down. That'll make it 3rd and 11 for Hobart. Be a 50-yard field goal from that distance if they don't pick up any yards. Westring's longest this year, 49. Four receiver set for Hobart. Comey throws, that is, Correll's got it along the sideline, that's complete and out of bounds. And he is out of bounds
RPI 10-yard line.
at the 5. He's inside the 10. This is going to be 1st and goal Hobart. They've got it at the 5-yard line. We're down to 2:10 to go here in the first half.
1st and goal for the Statesmen.
And they'll head back to the sideline as we're going to hit the 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes to go here in Troy in this first half. RPI trailing Hobart 17-6. Well, the numbers aren't that bad for RPI. Obviously picking up the touchdown after the first 2 drives didn't get them anything really. Has improved the numbers. But if you look at the rushing average, it's 3.8 for RPI, 3.4 for Hobart. Receiving average is better for Hobart, 12 versus 9.3. And right now the plays now are 209 yards overall for Hobart, 114 for RPI. RPI gets the ball to start the second half, but right now they've got Hobart with a 1st and goal at the 5.
Come on, here we go.
Previous drive for Hobart started inside the 10. RPI got the interception by Barkowski to stop that. They need some magic here. Taylor takes the handoff, nothing to the left, tries to go straight ahead, and he hits the line there, and he stopped at the 5-yard line. Boland on the tackle for RPI. So did, who just took a timeout?
Timeout, RPI, that's their first timeout of the half.
RPI just took a timeout.
RPI.
I have Hobart with 2 timeouts taken, and the scoreboard says they only took 1 timeout. RPI, that's clearly their first timeout. You can hear the referee Brian Finn announced that, but they haven't changed the scoreboard for that either, so I don't know what's going on with the scoreboard. Hobart again, if they win today, they are going to the NCAAs. The last time they went was 2016. And they lost to Mount Union in the first round. So 8 years since the last trip. 7 seasons because the COVID year took away the Division III football season. Second and goal from the 5 for Hobart as the timeout is over with.
He was like a little water bug.
Brawl is the only receiver on the right. Brumby looks wide open, complete, that's Taylor, and he's in for the touchdown. 23-6, Hobart leads. That's the second time that Hobart has gone downfield from RPI's 49-yard line. It was their second possession also. Refereeing out to try the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Make that 24-6. Hobart leads as we're nearing the end of this first half. You are listening to WRPI Troy with Engineer Football from the East Campus Stadium. Kurt's still on the call for you today. And they haven't updated the scoreboard either with the new score. So it says 23-6 if you're here. Now they've got it to 24-6. Excellent. I just pulled up the piece of paper where I keep track of these things to check my math in case it was me that was wrong. But it is 24-6, Hobart on top. 1:47 to go in this first half. This is a Hobart team that only allows on average 6.9 points per game this year. 3.3 in the league through 4 games. And the average scoring 26.1 overall. So they're close to their average scoring already today, and they're also close to their average in allowing points. Refereeing has the ball teed up at the 35-yard line. Boots it away. It bounces off the return man. It's Encarnacion. He picks it up, and he's going to get pushed down around the 20. It was live either way. Whether it hit off him or not, it was still live once it went 10 yards. But he was able to recover in time and at least get out past the 20-yard line. So RPI's got it with 1:41 left to go in the half. Only their 5th possession today. RPI, I believe, had 5 possessions in the first quarter at Ithaca 2 weeks ago. This is only their 5th one right now. That's the 21-yard line. RPI in first down. White is in there at running back. Kazagnowski's rolling out to his right, looking for a receiver, and is that going to be intercepted? It is! Taken away. Hobart along the sidelines. McGee with the INT. And the Statesmen are going to have it in great field position again with 1:30 left to go in this half. Second INT for Hobart. And I believe I heard frustration from the RPI coaches on the other end of the press box up here after that interception. Hobart's got it at the 30 of RPI, leading 24-6. 1.5 left to go in this half. Looking to make this look at a bigger score. 31-6 is going to be is rough to look at halftime. Taylor gets the handoff on first down, and he'll get stopped at the 26. Hobart has 2 or 1 timeouts left. I have it at 1. The scoreboard has it at 2. The referee has whatever is official. 4 wide receivers. Kwame throws. That is complete to Harding, but he goes to the ground right away. He's down at the 22. It'll be a 3rd down and 2 for Hobart. Clock is still running. It's now down to 50 seconds. And they're going to signal a timeout on the field. Is there a flag? I'm not sure what's going on here. Or are they arguing over the spot? Ball's at the 26. And so the officials are having a discussion. This is basically right now a free timeout for Hobart, because they can talk it over, get set, ready to go, and then get to the line. So 5 officials are right around the 25-yard line right now talking this over. Are they arguing complete, incomplete? If it's incomplete, the clock had to stop. If it's complete, it had to keep running.
Please set the game clock to 56 seconds. The result of that play was an incomplete pass.
That's what the discussion was. So they're going to say the pass was incomplete, and therefore the clock has to go back to 56 seconds. It'll be third down. Instead of 3rd and 2, it's going to be 3rd and 6, but the clock stopped with 56 seconds to go. Taylor in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left. Corral's on the right. Columbia pass. That is complete, and this will be a first down, and it's down to about the 18-yard line. That is Hescock, Luke Hescock on the catch for Hobart. So the clock stops while they move the chains. 50 seconds left, and we've got a flag on the play on the near side. The entire play was on the far side. This flag's on the near side.
Illegal formation.
Legal formation against Hobart.
They had 5 in the backfield. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Still third down.
So no first down.
Illegal formation penalty against
the markers had already moved, so do they know where that is? The chain gang and the down marker had already moved, and now they're going to move them back to the 31. Yeah, that's about right.
Let's go, team!
Well, the scoreboard said 27. It might have been the 27. They may be off by a yard here. Right now it's 3rd and 11 at the 31. That's what it's going into the books as. Columbia back to throw. We've got 38 seconds left, and he's going to get sacked. The card, first person in there, sacks him back at the 36. So the clock is still running. It'll be 4th down for Hobart, and I would think they have at least a timeout left. Run a play and see if you can get that first down, throwing it downfield. Then you get a timeout, and then you can do something with it. But is Hobart just going to let the half expire? No, they're going to call a timeout with 2 seconds left.
Now, Hobart, that's their 3rd and final timeout.
Yeah, and I had the count right. The scoreboard was wrong. That's Hobart's last timeout. I'm happy about that. Okay, so 24-6. Hobart leads here with 2 seconds left in the first half. And the Statesmen have it at the 36-yard line for 1 play. There will be a 53-yard attempt if you put Weffering out there. I don't think they will. I think they're going to go for it. But if they're going to go for it, I would have gone for it earlier. There's not a lot of time left. You've got an outstanding defense. If you get the first down, you can call the timeout and then decide what to do. If you don't get the first down, RPI's got it back at their own 30, 25. And you trust the defense to not let RPI get downfield. I would have played this differently if I was Hobart. But that is not what they did. They ran it down to 2 seconds. RPI is going to drop. Their defensive backs are all going to drop back towards the end zone. It's a 3-5-3 formation for RPI. As with 2 seconds left, Hobart's going to try a Hail Mary. Maybe you get a penalty out of this. And he's going to run it. Columbia's going to run it to the 20, and now he's going to run out of bounds at the 17. And that's going to do it for the first half here in Troy. So there's 6 possessions of the game.
That's the end of the first half.
He would have had a first down. Columbia would have had a first down with that run. But instead, time runs out. And Hobart's going to go into the locker room with a 24-6 lead on RPI. Hobart's been the better team out there today. It's not that RPI has been bad. Some of the offensive woes that they had against Ithaca have come back here again, and Hobart has been running their game pretty flawlessly. And in fact, RPI's kind of a little bit lucky it's not worse. You got the interception when Hobart got it down inside the 10 on the run back. There's points on the board that Hobart may have left out there. So they're going to the locker room. RPI gets the ball to start out the second half and see if they can make a comeback in today's game. Score here after 1 half of play. It is RPI trailing Hobart. It's Hobart 24, RPI 6, and you're listening to live coverage of Engineer football on 91.5 FM, WRPI Troy.
The RPI dance team. And now please welcome the RPI cheer team. The RPI cheer team. And now fans, please direct your attention to the area beneath the scoreboard as one of the excellent selections from Rensselaer Honda makes its way towards midfield. You can score a great deal with any of Honda's amazing automobiles just a mile east of EFCAF Stadium at Rensselaer Honda, 770 Hoosick Road in Troy, or visit online at getahonda.net. Come on out and experience why Rensselaer Honda is simply better. I please welcome the RPI pep band to the field and join them in singing the alma mater.
Sorry. I asked. They know it doesn't say I love this. Olivia.
I really don't. Olivia? He does it for everybody else. Hey, Olivia. I had a water. You just knocked it all the way up there. You could have had mine, sir. No. Here. No, let me grab this. No. You have to get guys to buy you one. Is that what it is? I thought it was yours. Yeah, he just does. What happened? And he was still working at the time that he was drawing on us. Like, that's a good look as you're trying to get your employer to offer you a future job. Yeah. He was the guy that his boss was like, he was like, oh, I love it. And I was like,
The RPI pep band. RPI Athletics would like to take a moment to recognize the Rensselaer Department of Public Safety. Always happy to see public safety at our RPI events, and we can't thank them enough for keeping the campus community safe. Enjoy the game and let's go Red.
Yeah, that's another fucking
to interact with people or whatever, but then I think about spending 2.5 hours in the car every day, sitting in the New Jersey Parkway, traffic, and I'm like, this is terrible. Yeah. If it even snows, it was 80 degrees on
I know.
like,
I was so used to
So is there anybody at the end?
Earlier this afternoon, RPI field hockey team celebrated Senior Day with a 3-0 win over Oneonta.
Take a break and then come back with the second half of action of Hobart versus RPI. And you're listening to this live on 91.5 FM, WRPI Troy.
Yep.
I know there's a
lot of people that are like, I'm walking around the neighborhood, I'm like,
Yeah. Well, we've been on the road a ton.
We need the hot chocolate or black coffee.
what's that? You got it? Oh yeah, it's great gases. Guys gets his ID pass.
You know you have your jacket.
If he does that again, you'll have to share it.
It was like March 1st we were going.
You definitely have to.
Yeah.
What do you want a hot chocolate?
It's amazing. Like, I'm trying to remember.
Oh, you did?
It's amazing how it kind of zoomed by.
Like, you know, you should have like a headshot. No, I'm gonna do that.
I'll take it down to glamour shots.
Yeah,
I
as
don't
you
know if you guys even know what
as
that
you
is.
wear it on your like headband, and like as people see it all the time. It's like, and I'm like, and it's like very like fun to
They don't wear ties, boots anymore.
So my dad
We are live once more here with you at East Campus Stadium on the campus of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in Troy, New York, where we are nearing the start of the second half of play between RPI and Hobart in Liberty League football action. Score after one half, it is Hobart 24 and RPI 6. My name is Kurt Stupp, bringing you all the action live today on 91.5 FM WRPI Troy. Before we get started with the second half, I'd like to thank the Rensselaer Union. They provide the funding for all the club-related activity of the Institute, and that includes WRPI's coverage of engineer football, hockey, and baseball. Also, WRPI is on the World Wide Web. Point your browser to WRPI.org, and you can pick up our broadcast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As long as we're sending something out over the air, we'll provide it for you on that feed. That is WRPI.org. So your housekeeping again. Out-of-town scores, finals today. Ithaca defeated Union 24-0, and Buffalo State defeated Rochester 35-21. So that set up the situation right now where Hobart, if they win this game, they are in the NCAA tournament. Nobody can dethrone them from the Liberty League auto bid. Only Ithaca could tie. Nobody else could get ahead of them. So they're playing right now for the NCAAs. If they win, they're in. And for RPI,
36.
I guess mathematically alive if they win. If they lose today, they would take their fifth loss of the season, and that would prevent them from having a winning record in the regular season. That's what they're shooting for right now, but it's a 24-6 lead for Hobart over RPI at this stage of the game.
Let's go.
An RPI team that average yards per play in that first half was pretty much right around the same as Hobart, but RPI's run half as many plays as Hobart. Kickoff is taken at inside the 5-yard line by Encarnacion. He's out to the 15, to the 20, 25. He gets hit, loses the ball, and Hobart may have recovered this. And no, it's going to be RPI. RPI managed to fall on this. I think it was Nicholson who ended up falling on the ball. So RPI wipes their brow as they almost gave that ball up. The officials are talking about something. Just underway here in the second half. 24-6, Hobart on top of RPI. And there is a flag, that's where it is.
During the return, holding number 14. 10 yards from the end of the run, first down.
Okay, so a 10-yard penalty against RPI for holding on the run back. The referee said 14 with not a great deal of certainty there. So we'll just say it was RPI got called for holding, and they're going to start their first possession back at the 18 on their own side of the field, down by 18. As we're underway here in the third quarter. Kazanowski on first down. Scanning the field, throws, that's Kelly at the 20-yard line. Kelly to the 25 and bounces out at the 28, and that should be a first down for RPI. Yeah, so RPI with 5.18 yards per game in that first half, and Hobart with 5.37, so not that far off, but Hobart ran twice as many plays as RPI, and that makes a difference. First and 10, RPI calls to 29 on their own side of the field. 14.5 to go, third quarter. RPI trailing by 18. White takes the handoff. Stutter steps a little bit, and he'll get across the 30 down to the 31. Also out of town, it's the Eastern semifinal in the CFL. Ottawa leads Toronto 23 to 20 at the half. For the CFL fans out there. 3 wideouts on the far side. That's the right side for RPI, as RPI is going right to left, Hobart left to right across your radio dial in quarter number 3. So 3 wideouts for RPI on the right side. White in the backfield. Kazanowski looking downfield. He throws. That is complete. He also had room to run. Nicholson gets it. Gets past a couple of tacklers, and he's out to the 41. So that'll be a first down for RPI on the completion to Nicholson. Chains will move.
41-yard line. First and 10, RPI.
RPI looking to put together their best drive really since the third drive, the touchdown. When they got the touchdown, that was their last good drive. This is only their 6th possession of the game. 13:20 to go here in the third quarter, and people moved before the ball got snapped. Can't do that. And it's going against RPI. They will be backing up. That'll be a false start against RPI.
Offense, number 73, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Heard Coach Izerni in the pregame interview talking about some of the mental mistakes, the false starts. It's been a problem this season for RPI. Tight end on the right, 3 receivers on the left. White in the backfield. First and 15 now at the 36 for RPI. Handoff goes to White. He goes right, turns the corner, and he's going to get pulled out at the 43. That's a gain of 7. Gets the yards back from the penalty. 2 more after that.
And we forgot by then.
Gain of 7 on the play. Second down and 8.
So it'll be 2nd and 8 for RPI at their own 43-yard line. The lights are on here at the East Campus Stadium. Late start, 3 o'clock. It's now 4:35 here in Troy. Kazanowski on 2nd down, looking downfield. He's had a lot of room here on the left. He could have run. Throws. That's complete to Nicholson to 45, to the 40, and down to the 39. Tumba ends up with the tackle. But RPI's got the first down to the Hobart 39-yard line. Good looking drive for RPI to start out this second half. Engineers first and 10 at the Hobart 39. 12:15 to go here, third quarter. 24-6. Hobart leads RPI. 3 receivers on the right. Allison, the tight end, is on the left. White in the backfield. Kazanowski, quick pass to Kelly, complete, 40, 45, and bumped out at the 40, wrong side, bumped out at the 33. I was doing the math wrong. So he gets down to the 33-yard line, gain of 6 for RPI.
6 on the play. Second down and
Over 3 minutes gone by in this third quarter, RPI's had the ball the whole time. Receivers bunch to the left. Sole receiver alone on the right. Fake the handoff to White. Now going to throw to the right, and that is incomplete. Dixon on the coverage for Hobart. Ralph Izerni is walking down in that direction as though he's got a bone to pick, and I think he wanted a pass interference call. And he didn't get it. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for RPI as the ball's on the Hobart 33-yard line. White in the backfield, single wideouts each side, slot receivers each side. As RPI is now going to send Young in motion to the right. Kazanowski throws. That is complete. That should be a first down for RPI inside the 25-yard line. And that was complete. Was that Nicholson? Yes. Nicholson on the reception for RPI. Down to the 24. 1st and 10 for the Engineers. They trail 24-6 with 11:10 left to go in this third quarter. Single receivers each side again. You got Allison in the slot on the right, Young in the slot on the left. Handoff goes to White. He's going to go right. Doesn't see anything shared at the middle. Now tries to bounce it outside. Flag on the play. This is probably coming back as White gets out at the 20-yard line. But that was the referee throwing the flag, and Kazagnowski immediately goes back to talk to him, trying to make his case that no, he was just pushing off.
10-yard penalty from the
that's not
previous
going
spot.
to be the call.
Still first down.
It'll be holding against RPI. Penalty back, RPI up to the 34.
Moves the ball back to the 34-yard line.
Trailing 24-6 here in this third quarter. RPI running this formation a lot right now. You've got single receivers each side, and you've got the tight ends lined up as slot receivers. Now Allison's going to move in towards the middle. Fake the handoff to White. Kazagnowski was looking towards Allison. Now he's looking down the middle. Now he's going to start to run with the ball, and he's going to find a lot of white jerseys. I think he lost the ball after he hit the ground. And he's down around the 28. That was only 1st and 20. So it'll be 2nd and 13, 2nd and 14. As he's down at the 28-yard line. Line to gain is the 14.
Gain of 6 on the play, 2nd down and 14.
Now look for 2 receivers. McGoey's out there along with Kelly on the left for RPI. White is the running back. He's been the running back for most of this game. RPI hasn't been switching out as much. Pass complete over the middle to White. White, unfortunately, the umpire was there, and that prevented White from going straight ahead when he wanted to. He had to try to move in a different direction. The umpire's part of the field of play, so that's the way it goes. He stopped at the 23-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and about 9 for RPI. .9:20 to go in the third quarter. RPI's had the ball for about 5 minutes and 45 seconds now of this third quarter. Kazagnowski out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's going to throw, looking Kelly, end zone, and almost intercepted. Should have been taken away by Mike McGee. Should have been the 2nd interception of the game. Instead, he drops it, and RPI's now got a 4th and long. This should be a 40-yard field goal. That seems too long. Merrick's longest this year is 31. And you're not punting here, so the offense stays out. 4th and 9. RPI, first time they're going to try a 4th down conversion today. 4 wide receivers, White in the backfield. Kazagnowski's looking end zone, overthrows Kelly. Incomplete, and RPI turns it over on downs. So RPI held it for 6 minutes, but nothing to show for it. That gives Hobart the ball at their own 23-yard line. 9 minutes to go, third quarter. Hobart 24, RPI 6. Again, 6 minutes off the clock for RPI. No points. 4 wide receiver formation for the Statesmen. Their first time on offense in this second half. And Columbia's going to go for a whole lot, and Cole's got it on the RPI side of the field. Where are they going to mark him down? They're going to put him at the 32. He went up, grabbed it, came down, got, no, 34. They're going to say the 34. He fell to the ground. It wasn't really a tackle. I mean, there was no way he was coming down straight up the way he caught that ball. That was impossible to do, but he's got the reception at the 34. Hobart's already one play into RPI side of the field. Third quarter, they lead 24-6. Taylor with the handoff, gets through the line, gets through the RPI secondary, gets pushed ahead. That's a first down for Taylor on the push, and he's going to be down to the RPI 22-yard line. So RPI took 6 minutes to get through part of the field where they had it at the 18 and made it to the 23.
First and 10, Hobart at the RPI 22-yard line.
That was 59 yards. Hobart's going to do that in about 2, maybe 3 plays. Yeah, if they get a couple of yards here, they'll have done it in 3 plays. 1st and 10 for the Statesmen at the RPI 22-yard line. Hobart leading 24-6. Taylor takes the handoff. He's going to get to the 20. The 19 call it. Gain of 3 for Hobart.
Tackled by Terizzi and Bowman. Gain of 3 on the play. Second
We
down
saw
and
RPI
7.
chew up 6 minutes worth of clock. Hobart, when they put it on the ground, and they can chew up a lot of time as well. Ball at the 19. 2nd down and 7. 2 backs. Saw this infrequently in the first half. Taylor's going to take the handoff. Didn't follow his back. He didn't follow the blocking back. Duran was in there as a blocking back. Didn't follow him. Duran went out wide, and Taylor decided to cut upfield. And he's going to get stopped at the 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for Hobart.
Let's go, D!
Hobart was one of the best kickers in D3, so if you don't make it, you kick it. Receivers bunched left, wide to the right. And Columbia is going to go left, and he's got a flag comes out as he gets tackled short of the 1st down.
By Columbia.
Columbia looks like he stopped at the 13, needed to get about to the 12, and a flag came out before the play was even finished. So that was 3rd and 5, and Hobart's backing up.
Holding. Offense, number 64. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay. 3rd down.
So Hobart called for holding.
Holding penalty against Hobart.
And that backs them up.
They move the ball back to the 25-yard line.
So the ball back to the 25 for the Statesmen.
Let's go, D!
It makes it 3rd and 13. Still within referee's range. Three wide out formation. Taylor in the backfield. Columbia looking downfield. Another flag comes
we gotta hold him, Kevin. Now you gotta light him up.
Is going to get tackled at about the 28. One of the players for Hobart also took his helmet off, one of the linesmen.
Flag on the play.
So I don't know if this is a face mask against somebody or what. Cerny took his helmet off.
Personal foul, hands to the face, number 94 on their defense. 15-yard penalty.
Okay, so Sicard's going to get called for hands to the face, and that's why 70 lost his helmet.
Because the foul caused it.
Personal foul penalty against RPI.
That is.
Moves the ball to the 12-yard line.
Jake Jaffe.
1st and 10, Hobart.
He got hit. It was hands to the face from Sicard against him, so he lost his helmet, and that's why he can stay in the game, though his helmet came off, because the helmet came off due to an infraction on the opposition. So it's a personal foul. That means Hobart gets a 1st down at the 13-yard line of RPI. So a personal foul against RPI, and Hobart's got a 1st down. 5:40 to go here, 3rd quarter. Hobart up 24-6. Taylor takes the handoff, and he's going to get pulled forward to about the 11.
Tackled by Sicard.
So Sicard was the one called for the personal foul there. You could hear somebody, you might have heard somebody in the crowd yell 70 has to go off the field for a play. Not if there's an infraction.
2nd down and 8.
So that's why he was allowed to stay on the field. 2nd down and 8. And they say 9 on the score, but it's really 8. For Hobart at the 11-yard line. And to give us to Taylor. Taylor's got some room, and he'll get down to the 5.
Carry to the
A good second effort by Taylor after he got hit initially. Gets him down to the 5-yard line. And it'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Statesmen. 4:50 to go here in this 3rd quarter.
RPI 5.
Hobart 24, RPI 6. This is only the 2nd possession of the quarter. Third and 2. Taylor in the backfield, tight end on the right. We've got one receiver on the left, two receivers out on the right. Columbia is looking for the corner, and is it caught? No, incomplete.
Pass in the end zone is incomplete. Intended for number 1, Kroll.
Kroll was the intended receiver, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, Weffering will come out to try a field goal.
'86 Tobias Weffering into attempt.
This will be a 22-yard attempt. Snap, falls down, the kick is up. Perfect. Even went on the roof of the gymnasium.
Third quarter, the score.
He got everything. He got the points and he got the roof. 4:20 to go here in quarter number 3 in Troy. It's Hobart 27.
Head downtown after the game. Check out the pub kitchen at
RPI 6. Very quiet East Campus Stadium right now. Crowd's still here. It's just quiet. So RPI will get their second opportunity on offense today. Or not today, in the second half. Hobart at this point out-rushing RPI 108 to 45. And total offense is 300 to 188. Also, Hobart's 4th down efficiency today, 3 of 3 on 4th down. That's tough. It's tough when you're the opposition. Obviously, it's your job to stop the other team. But if they go for it 3 times on 4th down, they make it each time, it's difficult.
Johnson back deep for the Engineers.
Referee has the ball teed up at the 35-yard line. Encarnacion will take it at the 8, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to the sideline and runs out of real estate. He will be out at the 34.
24-yard return. RPI will take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So RPI has it now down 21 points. RPI's touchdown drive back in the second quarter, 59 yards.
Injury timeout.
And there's an injured Hobart player on the other side of the field, so we'll have an official timeout here again. 4:14 to go in this third quarter. Hobart 27, RPI 6. If Hobart wins, they're in the NCAAs. They've made the quarterfinals in the NCAA twice, 2012 and 2014. They picked up 2 wins and then lost in the quarterfinals. That's their deepest forays. Those are the deepest forays into the NCAA tournament for the Hobart Statesmen. And with the NCAA Power Index being used for seeding, who knows how things are going to be seeded this year. And a 40-team tournament. Do you play the first round or do you get a bye? Things still to be determined. First down for RPI. If they'll go to the ground, Ming is in there at running back for RPI, and he's going to get out to about the 40-yard line. So that's a gain of 6. I don't think we've seen Ming today.
Tackled by Smith. It's a gain of 6. Second down and 4.
No, we hadn't. That was his first carry. White's done most of the rushing. Buckley was in there for 1. Kazinowski, obviously the quarterback, sometimes has to do that. Kazinowski faked the pitch, throws, and it's incomplete.
Kazinowski's pass is incomplete. Third down and 4.
He's looking for Young right around the 45-yard line on the other side of the field, but it goes incomplete. So it'll be quickly third down and 4 for RPI. Yeah, we haven't seen... White's been doing most of the rushing. We hadn't seen Buckley in. Usually they were alternating. He was not in for many plays to this point. So Ming is the running back for RPI. Third down, Kazagnowski thinking about pitching it, doesn't, and he's going to get caught short of the first down.
To the 43-yard line.
Kept it himself, and it's going to be a 4th down and 1 for RPI, trailing by 21 with 3:28 to go in this third quarter. Does RPI put out the punt team, or do you keep the offense out there? You need points. And the way the possessions have been going in this game, there's no guarantee you're going to get a lot of possessions. So RPI keeps the offense out there, 4th and 1 at their own 43. They'll run the play. Ming takes the handoff, and he's got the first down. So RPI 1 for 1 on 4th down conversions today.
RPI.
They get out to the 45-yard line, and that'll move the chains.
By Young.
1st and 10, RPI at their own 45. 2:40 to go, third quarter. Hobart 27, RPI 6. Kazagnowski out of the shotgun on first down. Throws, that is complete. I think that's Allison who's got it, and he's stopped after a gain of 8.
Kazagnowski's pass is complete to
McGoey on the reception for RPI.
It's a gain of 8 on
so he's down to the
2nd down and 2.
47 of Hobart as RPI is going to run the hurry up here. Quickly back to the line. Handoff goes to Ming. He's going to run right and escapes the first tackler, and Ming's into the secondary for Hobart. He's going to get pushed out at the 30-yard line. McGee. Don Juan McGee, not Mike McGee. There's 2 McGees. Different spelling. Was trying to track him down behind the line of scrimmage, but Ming just got away from his grasp. 1st and 10, RPI at the 30. Ming takes it again. This time he's going to get caught from behind at the 29-yard line as RPI snapped the ball before the yard marker guys got down there. So they're still setting that on the other side.
It's a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9.
They're still getting the markers set for where they should be. It'll be 2nd down and 9 at the 29-yard line for RPI. Down to 1:35 left to go in the third quarter. As RPI is picking up the tempo here. 4 wide receiver formation. Ming in the backfield. Kazagnowski out of the shotgun. Nope, that's White, pardon me. White in the backfield takes the pass. That's a lateral in the backfield. Crosses the line of scrimmage and tries to make a vault inside the 25, but he's going to be out at the 24-yard line. And that'll make it 3rd down and 4 for RPI.
3rd down and 4.
So White in there at running back. 3rd and 4. Kazagnowski pump fakes to White, now looks downfield, now he was going to run with it, now he's going to back up again, now throws it, and it's complete to Kelly at the 15, and that'll be a 1st down. Young immediately threw him to the ground, Kelly. Young for Hobart on defense, but not before there was a 1st down.
1st and 10
RPI sets, and with 30 seconds left now goes and looks over to the sideline. They do have to run a play here. As we're winding down on quarter number 3, the play clock is got less time than the game clock. RPI switches some personnel around, 4 wide receiver formation, and we get a whistle. Flag on the play, false start against RPI.
False start. Offense, number 87, 5-yard penalty.
That's McGoey getting called for the false start.
False start penalty against the Engineers. Move the ball back to the 20-yard line. 1st and 15.
So 1st and 15, RPI at the 20. The game clock is now less than the play clock. So RPI is not going to run another play.
The third quarter,
that's the end of the third quarter.
They will talk this over.
A youth support of Let's Go Red ensures that current
3 quarters are in the books here in Troy. It is Hobart 27 and RPI 6.
Academics with collegiate athletics. Learn more about how you can help our men's and women's athletic teams directly at giving.rpi.edu.
For Hobart, 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. They tacked it on to make it 17-0 with a Weffering field goal. RPI got their only touchdown to close it to within 17-6. The kick was wide to the left. Then with 1:47 left in the first half, Hobart with another TD to make it 24-6. That was the score at the half. And then in the third quarter, the only scoring was the Weffering 22-yard field goal to make it 27-6. And now we're entering the fourth quarter with RPI trailing by 21. RPI trying to avoid their 5th loss of the season and 3rd in the conference. First and 15 at the 20-yard line. Kazagnowski throws right before he's hit. Kelly, does he have it? Where's the ball? Yes, touchdown!
RPI!
Well defensed by Alex Smith. He was right there.
Jake Kazagnowski.
But Kelly was able to pull the ball in,
Number 3, Sean
keep a hold of it while they both went down to the ground in the end zone and get 6 for RPI. Kazagnowski was slammed right after he threw the ball. I think Smith was real tight on him. It's tough to get better than that. So 8 seconds into the fourth quarter. RPI with a TD to close it. It's now 27-12. They're going to go for 2. Kazagnowski fakes the pitch ahead. Looking end zone, throws, and is it caught?
Pass is complete.
Yes, it's caught.
To Nicholson.
Nicholson on the reception for RPI.
Score Hobart 27.
And that makes it 27-14.
RPI 14.
So it's not over yet here in Troy.
Of a lifetime, or maybe you want to get away for a few days. Yankee Trails, the Capital Region's premier travel agency and motor coach tour provider. They specialize in group travel, and Yankee Trails is also available for all your group transportation needs. For more information, call 518-286-2400.
Hobart 27, RPI 14.
And Yankee Trails.
You got 14:52 left to go. Almost a full quarter here. It's only a 2-score game right now. Sun's starting to peek out again. Lights are still on here at the East Campus Stadium, but now the sun is peeking out as it's starting to go down. Just a gap in between the buildings is really what's getting onto the field.
For Jackson. And 27, Reynolds back deep to receive. Gray to kick off.
So for RPI, Hayden Gray kicks off. Reynolds is going to take it. Pretty sure that's Reynolds to the 10, to the 15, and he's going to get stopped inside the 20.
Flag on the play.
You can hear the crowd reacting to that, but there's a flag on the play also.
27, Reynolds.
So people are booing. I'm not sure if they know what they're booing because we're waiting for this call. Usually on kickoffs, these things are against the receiving team. Just a reminder, this is WRPI Troy with Engineer Football from the East Campus Stadium in Troy, New York. 14:47 to go here, fourth quarter. Hobart 27, RPI 14.
During the return, blocking the back, on the return team, number 4, half the distance, first down.
So is it blocking the back against Hobart, and that's going to back them up?
That will move the ball back to the 9-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Statesmen.
Hobart will have it at the 9 on their own side of the field. Easily their worst field position start for a drive today. And they started 4 drives on RPI side of the field. And this is their 8th possession. Taylor with the run on 1st down, and he'll get stopped right around the line of scrimmage, maybe
Number
a bit more than that.
35, Taylor on the carry, tackled by Sickard. And number 90, Garrison.
Hobart with a 13-point lead.
2nd down and 9.
Can they get out of their deep in their own side of the field? Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9 for Hobart at their own 10. 3 receiver formation. Got a tight end on the left. Columbia throws, and that's incomplete. I think Harding was the intended receiver. Harding was trying to swing back around the play, and I think he was the one they were going for, but the timing was off. Third down and 9 for Hobart at their own 10. Statesman to the line. Crowd cheering on the Engineer defense. 3 wide receiver formation. Columbia throws along the sideline. That's incomplete. Coverage over there by Cassius Johnson. The receiver also stepped out as the official on that side threw his hat to the ground.
From the Hobart 10-yard line.
So incomplete, and it's a 3 and out for Hobart. This will be the first time Hobart's punted today.
Number 3, Sean Kelly back to receive.
That should be Vicente Lyon back to punt. He's in his own end zone. Gets the snap, boots it away, high kick. Kelly goes back and gets it. That was a fair catch. And RPI will have the ball just short of their own 45-yard line. So the RPI defense holds.
1st and 10 for the Engineers.
Keeps Hobart back on their own side, and now they're going to get pretty good field position to start out this next drive. 13:52 to go here in the 4th quarter. Hobart leads RPI 27-14. Hobart only held the ball for 1 minute on that possession. That is very low for them. First and 10. White takes the handoff. Nothing up front. Bounces out to the right, and White's going to get across the 50, down to the 49.
Across midfield. Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4.
RPI with the better of the scoring in this second half. 1 field goal for Hobart, 8 points for RPI. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion. They had a 6-minute drive to start out the half that they didn't get any points on. Kazagnowski now on 2nd down and 4. Throws to Kelly on the near side. He's to the 46, pushed out at the 42, and that'll be a 1st down for RPI. Going to say a 6-minute drive that got them no points.
Gain is to the Hobart 42-yard line. 1st and 10 RPI.
And then almost a 4.5-minute drive that got them the touchdown. So they're winning time of possession in the second half. And they're winning the score in the second half, but they have a deficit from the first half to make up. 1st and 10 RPI at the 42 of Hobart. RPI trailing 27-14. White finds some room. Flag on the play. As White gets tackled at the 36. And this is going against RPI. This was back at the 41. Umpire threw the flag.
Holding. Offense, number 75, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Called for holding.
Replay, 1st down.
And that'll back them up 10.
Holding penalty against the Engineers. Moves the ball back to the RPI 49-yard line. First and 19.
So RPI's back on their own side of the field at their 49. Trailing by 13. 3 receivers left, tight end on the right. The give is to White. White goes to the right, pauses for a moment, then continues running, and he is down to the 45 of Hobart.
Second down and 13 at the Hobart 45-yard line.
So it goes to 2nd and 13 at the 45. Same formation. Allison, he's the tight end on the right. That's the way RPI went. This time Kazagnowski drops a pass. Throw, that is complete. Not a first down. Allison has it at the 37. So that's about 5 yards short of a first down.
To the 37-yard line. Third down and 5.
So 3rd and 5 on what is right now a 4-down drive. I can't say RPI punting, down by 2 scores when they're on the other side of the field. So the same, almost the same formation as last time. Buckley's in there at running back now. Give us to Buckley. Buckley to the 35. Buckley didn't make the first down. Got down to the 33, needed to hit the 32.
Gain is to the 33-yard line. 4th and 1.
Bliss in there on the tackle for Hobart, so it'll be 4th down and 1 for RPI. Offense stays out there. 11 to go here in today's game. RPI trailing by 13. RPI not varying their formation much, just personnel, as Buckley is the running back, not White. Buckley takes the carry. Buckley straight ahead, and he should have the first down. Yes, they're coming in inside the 32.
Tackled by Bliss.
That'll be a first down for RPI.
And number 97, McGee. Gain is to the Hobart 31-yard line. 1st and 10 RPI.
10:20 to go, 4th quarter. Hobart 27, RPI 14. RPI 1st and 10 at the Hobart 31. Now they'll switch things around. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Buckley in the backfield. Buckley takes the carry. He's going to run straight, and Buckley is in a pile that's getting pushed around, and they'll say he got to the 28.
Randall on the tackle. It's gain of 3. Second down.
Gain of 3, under 10 to go in the quarter.
28-yard line.
Second down and 7, balls at the 28-yard line. Kazagnowski fakes a throw. Now looking for Allison, too low.
Kazagnowski's pass is incomplete.
At the 20-yard line, he threw it, well, like I said, too low. And it goes incomplete. And RPI looking at another 3rd down. RPI 3 for 8 on 3rd downs today. This one's on the longer side. 3rd and 7 at the 28-yard line. 3 wide out formation. Kazagnowski throws over the middle, and that is complete for a first down. McGoey has it inside the 20, down to the 16.
Jimmy McGoey. Gain is to the Hobart 16.
So RPI converts on 3rd down. New set of downs. Inside the red zone. 1st and 10 RPI at the 16-yard line. 9:15 to go, 4th quarter. RPI trailing by 13. High snap, pulled down by Kazagnowski, looking on the far side for Nicholson, but overthrows both him and the coverage, and it goes incomplete on 1st down. You're definitely feeling a momentum shift here at the field, or at least I am, that RPI's had the better of this second half. Helped out by Hobart getting stuck deep on their own side of the field, and then RPI able to stop them and get decent field position. Buckley has it on 2nd down, keeps going to the left, trying to turn the corner, and can't.
Buckley on the carry, flag on the play.
Dixon in on the tackle there to prevent Buckley from getting downfield, but we also have a flag on the play. checking the replay right now. That was a nice tackle by Dixon. The officials are discussing whatever this flag is about. It seems to be taking quite a while to sort this out.
Holding. Defense.
Defensive
Half the
holding.
distance from the end of the run. Automatic first down. Number 28.
That should be half the
Holding
distance to the
penalty
goal
against
and
Hobart.
an automatic first down.
Moves the ball to the 8-yard line. First and goal, RPI.
So RPI first and goal. The ball will be at the 8. 7. Looks like it's the 7. They say the 8 on the scoreboard, but it looks like there's more yards than that. It looks like the 7. Give us to Buckley. Buckley at the 5 is stopped.
Buckley on the carry inside the 5-yard line.
He's going to be down to the 4. They'll officially spot Buckley at the 4. So it's second and goal at the 4 for RPI. 8:40 to go in this fourth quarter. RPI trailing Hobart 27-14.
At the Hobart 4-yard line.
For the second and goal, RPI has Kelly McGoey on the right. Looks like Nicholson is on the left. Allison's in the slot on the right. Kazignowski on the option play keeps it himself, and he gets caught from behind.
Kazignowski on the carry.
Bliss caught him from behind before he could make it to the end zone. So RPI trying to close this to a one-score game. Under 8 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Engineers trail by 13. 3 wide receivers, Allison on the right as the tight end. Buckley is the running back. Kazignowski's looking left, looking for the corner for Kelly, and I don't think he had it. No, I don't see a signal yet. They're talking about it. I don't think he stayed in bounds. Nope, it's fourth down. He caught it, but I don't think he got a foot down. The crowd's not happy, but there's not a lot of argument here from RPI.
Fourth and goal from the 3.
Yeah, he was not in bounds. He was not in bounds. So it's fourth and goal from the 3-yard line. Four wide receiver formation. Field goal doesn't do RPI a lot of good. They still need 2 scores. You got to go for a touchdown here. Buckley in the backfield. Kazignowski's looking and got Kelly for the touchdown. Kelly on the slant pattern, gets it right at the goal line. RPI closes it. It's 27-20 in Hobart's favor.
To number 3, Sean Kelly. Merrick into attempt the point after.
RPI trying to make this a 6-point deficit. Merrick out to try the extra point. It is up and good.
7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. The score,
27-21. Hobart leads halfway through the fourth quarter.
The 24-25 basketball season begins soon at
So now it's up to Hobart's offense.
The basketball team is home this upcoming Friday at 5:30.
They get the ball back. Can they put some points up, or at least take most of that clock away?
Winning number of today's 50-50 drawing 1-1, 5-5, 5-5-9.
It's possible to burn over 7.5 minutes without scoring. Years ago, Rochester played here against RPI, and I remember they burned off over 8 minutes of clock and didn't score at the end of the game. So that's possible. You'd rather get a touchdown, but anyway, it happens where the clock expires and you're in front. That's a good. It was good.
And number 4, Jackson back deep for the Statesman.
Hobart does not have the hands team out there. They're not expecting an onside kick. Gray will be kicking off for RPI. Boots it away. He gets Reynolds. Has it. Reynolds to the 25, and Reynolds gets caught behind right around the 27-yard line. Also a tussle off to the side. No flags on that. So Hobart will have it around their 27.
Reynolds on the return.
Can they move the ball? Because they've been having trouble doing that in this second half.
Hobart will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Field goal on their first possession. Couldn't put it in. And then 3 and out on their second possession. This is only the 3rd time Hobart's had the ball in the second half. Three wide receiver formation. Taylor in the backfield. 1st and 10, Hobart at their own 27. Columby pass. That's complete on the far side. It'll be a couple of yards on the completion to Hansen. He's to the 31, so that's a pickup of 4.
Caught by number 19, Luke Hansen. It's a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6.
So Hobart in no rush to run plays at the moment. We're going to go under 7 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. RPI trailing by 6. Hobart with the ball. Second down and 6 at the 31-yard line. Columby pass. That is complete. Flag comes out.
Pass is complete. Flag on the play.
And it's a 1st down if it counts. Out to the 42-yard line. Hescock on the reception, but Hobart's already marching back. They're already retreating on this, so it would have been a 1st down, but it's not going to be. And there's another discussion about what the penalty is. Is the discussion whether... Nope, never mind. I just looked at the replay. Whatever I was going to say was going to be wrong.
Ineligible man downfield.
Ineligible man downfield
75,
against Hobart.
5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
I didn't mention earlier, Ken DeWall.
That was number 73.
Ken DeWall, pardon me, is the head coach for Hobart. Ralph Iserni, the head coach for RPI. I can't imagine Ken DeWall is happy about that call. Kevin DeWall, pardon me. Kevin DeWall is happy about that call.
Moves the ball back to the Hobart 26-yard line. 2nd down and 11.
So it's 2nd and 11 for Hobart. Clock's running, 6.5 to go, 4th quarter. RPI trailing by 6. 3 wide receiver formation, tight end on the right. Columby to throw, pass, that is complete to the 33, and immediately tackled out of bounds. That was Taylor on the reception. D'Agostino immediately took him out.
To the 33-yard line.
That sets up a 3rd and about 5 for Hobart, just beyond their 32.
3rd and 4.
Scoreboard says 4, but it's really closer to 5. Crowd cheering on the RPI D. 3rd down play for Hobart. Columby takes the low snap, batted away.
Passes
batted down by Bolin.
Batted down at the line of scrimmage.
4th down, and the punt team comes out for Hobart. So the RPI defense held.
Accepted Leon. And the punt, Sean Kelly back.
Ryan out to punt. Gets the snap, kicks away. Kelly signals a fair catch and takes it at the 28. We have 5:37 left to go here in Troy in the 4th quarter. Hobart 27, RPI 21. RPI 3 possessions this half, turned it over on downs and 2 touchdowns. Hobart's 3 possessions this half, field goal and 2 punts. But they came in with the advantage. They had a 24-6 lead, at halftime. RPI on first down, gives it to White. White kind of stumbles on the ground, and he's going to go down inside the 32. So that's a gain of about 3.5 for RPI. Trailing by 6, RPI.
Down and 7.
Seconds count. They've moved the ball downfield, but every drive, the last drive took them over 6 minutes to get that touchdown. They don't have that much time left anymore. Naked backfield, 5 wideouts for Kazagnowski. Fakes the throw, throws right before he's going to get hit, complete to Kelly, and Kelly is close to a first down. If he doesn't have it, it's real close. Yeah, he's got it. He's to the 39, needed to make it just beyond the 38.
39-yard line. First and 10, RPI.
So it's first and 10 for RPI at the 39 on their own side of the field. 4:40 to go here in this fourth quarter. RPI trailing by 6. 3 wide receivers, slot receiver, that's Allison instead of a tight end. Kazagnowski throws, is that complete? Yes! He's got another completion over the Hobart side of the field. McGowie's got it down to the 43.
Gain is to the Hobart 43-yard line.
RPI moving the ball, 4:10 coming up left to go here in this fourth quarter. Engineers down by 6 to Hobart. Give us to White. White finds some room. Good push by the offensive line from RPI as White's going to get down to the 37. So a Hobart defense that's averaging, giving up less than 7 points per game, is giving up 21 today. And they're looking for a hold here to preserve their lead. 27-21, Hobart leads. RPI with the ball, 2nd and 4 in Hobart side of the field. To give us to White again. White goes right, and he's got a first down. He's down to the 32-yard line, and White picks up another first down for RPI.
Gain is to the Hobart 32-yard line. First and 10.
3:20 to go, fourth quarter. Hobart 27, RPI 21. Engineers driving downfield. They've got the ball at the 32 of Hobart. 3 receiver formation. Kazagnowski. Flat pass to White, and White is pushed out of bounds at the 27.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down and 5.
So it'll be 2nd down and 5 for RPI as out at the 27. We're under 3 minutes to play, fourth quarter. Both teams have all their timeouts left. Allison in as a tight end, 3 wide receivers. Looks like Ming's in the backfield now. Ming takes the carry. He's going to get stopped at the 25 on 2nd down. This will be a 3rd and 3 now for RPI. Hit the 2.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. There is the 2-minute timeout coming up. So 3rd down and 3 RPI.
And 3.
Kazagnowski looking downfield, gets hit, and the ball came, if the ball was not a pass, it came loose and went out of bounds. I saw the assistant coach for Hobart reacting the moment the ball came out of his hands. Was that a forward pass or not? No, it wasn't. That was batted away. That was actually a fumble. So it's 4th down and 3 with 2:11 left to go in the fourth quarter. 4th and 3 for RPI, trailing by 6. They are at the 25-yard line. Hobart gets a stop here. They're in much better shape. If RPI keeps going, things could get dicey for the Statesmen. Kazagnowski looking downfield. He's going to get sacked back at the 30-yard line.
Kazagnowski is sacked.
RPI turns it over on downs at the 31.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Just not enough time on that play. You had a man coming around the corner. That was Mike McGee, beat his man, came around the corner and got Kazagnowski from behind. And RPI turns it over at the 31-yard line. 2:05 left to go in the game. RPI trailing by 6. Hobart has got to run plays here. But if I were the statesman, I'd be playing this safe, like right there. Hand it off to Taylor. Taylor runs over to the near side, that's the left side, and he'll get stopped, and that's 1:58 on the clock, and this will be the 2-minute timeout.
Taylor on the carry.
2-minute timeout. 2-minute
So
timeout.
Taylor gets about 4 yards, close to 4 yards on the play. RPI's got 3 timeouts. So if Hobart wants to run out the clock, they've got to get a first down at some point along here. 27-21, Hobart leads RPI. Hobart playing for a spot in the NCAA tournament. They win, they're in. If they lose, they can still get in. If they were to lose today and beat Rochester in the last week of the season, there's nothing anybody could do about it. They'd still be in. It would just be easier for them if they win it today. So 3 timeouts on the board for RPI. Hobart coming out. You've got Taylor in the backfield. Just give it to Taylor. Even if you don't get a first down, you punt it away and you forced RPI to burn timeouts. They're not going to do that. Columbia's going to keep it himself. He's going to run, and Columbia's going to get down to the 37 to make it a 3rd and 4.
RPI.
Still a running
That's
play,
the
but
first
RPI
timeout
is
of the
burning
half.
their first timeout.
Timeout, RPI. Hey fans, don't forget follow Rensselaer's 23 varsity athletic teams with all the news and all the schedules by logging on to the Rensselaer webpage at rpiathletics.com.
So we've set this up again. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Hobart once this timeout is over with. At the 37-yard line with 1:52 left to play. So again, I would keep this on the ground for this 3rd down play. If you don't get first down, at least you can force RPI to burn a timeout before it's punted. The ball's punted. Even if there is a first down, RPI can still start using timeouts. And maybe there's a chance they could get the ball back, but there'd be very little time left. So 3rd and 4 at the 37 for Hobart. 3 receivers to the left. Columbi takes the snap. He's going to throw the ball, and it's complete. At the 30-yard line, escaping his man, getting down to the 15, to the 10. Crowell is down inside the 10-yard line.
From Columbia to Crow.
Hobart. Okay, they didn't play it safe. They went for a lot. They got a lot. And RPI, I think that's Ralph Izernia going down, calling for a timeout. The clock had to stop within 2 minutes because the first down. So they hadn't started the clock yet with 1:38 to go because everybody had to move down for the yard markers and everybody. They had to move down. So they hadn't started the clock yet. So RPI ran down, took the timeout with 1:38 left to go. It'll be 1st and goal for Hobart at the 7. Going for a lot there, and they got a lot.
Set the game clock to 1:42. 1:42 on the game clock.
And they're going to put 1:42 on the clock now, not 1:38, 1:42. So Hobart goes for a lot. They get a lot. They're inside the 10. Touchdown's going to basically do it here if they can get that. If they don't, even if RPI gets the ball back, they'll be deep in their own territory. In fact, I said that, and then I just realized Weffering's on the other sideline. If they don't make it in, Weffering kicks in, and it's now a 2-score game. So RPI's hope here is a turnover. So that's the 2nd timeout for RPI. They're down to 1 in this half. 27-21, Hobart leading, 1:42 left to go in today's game. Taylor in at running back. Everybody's bunched together except Corral is all alone on the other side. Taylor takes the handoff. He's inside the 5. Taylor gets down to the 4.
Taylor on the carry. Inside the 5.
And RPI calls a timeout. That's their last timeout. So that comes with 1:35 left to go in today's
RPI.
game.
That's their third and final timeout.
Timeout, RPI.
So that was first and goal at the 7. It'll be second and goal from the 4. There's probably not a way for Hobart to take knees and end the game. There'll probably be a few seconds left. But you could, if you wanted to, second down, third down, just run it to the middle of the field and then kick a field goal to make it a... By the time the field goal is kicked, there'd be very little time left on the clock and it'd be a 2-score game. If they don't get a touchdown. So Hobart has options here. And none of those options are good for RPI. So again, RPI essentially needs a turnover. And if I'm Hobart, I'm going to do anything that... I'm going to do something that doesn't lead to a turnover. So they'll bunch everybody together again near the line. Corral is the only receiver away from the line. Now they'll put a man in motion. Hobart on second down. They'll give to Taylor. Taylor trying to run to the right, and he's going to get tripped up.
Taylor on the carry.
Doesn't make it in. He's tripped up at the 3, but RPI can't stop the clock.
4.
So down by 6, Hobart with the ball. RPI is down by 6. Hobart has the ball at the RPI 3. And time's just going to run off the clock here. We're coming up on 1 minute to go. And Hobart doesn't have to snap this until there's about 49 seconds left. And in fact, they're probably not going to snap it. They're going to take a timeout. Okay, the scoreboard's wrong if you're in the stands. It's not second down, it's third down.
Timeout, Hobart. That's their first timeout of the half.
Hobart uses their first timeout. So the scoreboard needs to be third down. It's third down and Boland with 10 tackles today and 1 tackle for a loss. So Owen Boland's going to be the defensive engineer of the game, and Jay Kazagnowski will be the offensive engineer of the game. Just about done here from the East Campus Stadium. Before we head out, I'd like to thank the Rensselaer Union. They provide the funding for WRPI and all the club-related activity of the Institute, and that includes WRPI's coverage of engineer football, hockey, and baseball. Also, WRPI is on the World Wide Web. Point your browser to WRPI.org, and you can pick up our broadcast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as long as we're sending something out over the airwaves. We'll provide it for you on that feed. Once again, that is WRPI.org. I would like to thank everybody back at the station for making sure we got on the air for you today. Again, the next RPI football matchup and football broadcast for you will be next Saturday. RPI at Buffalo State, a noon start in that one, as RPI will go play the Bengals, coming off a big win against Rochester this weekend. Also, before I go out, it's the fourth quarter. Toronto leads Ottawa 44-32 in the East semifinals in the CFL. I just like to get that out there. I'm a big Argos fan. That'll do it from the East Campus Stadium here in Troy on Community Day at the RPI campus. My name is Kurt Studd. I would like to thank you for listening to today's game, both on RPI and, WRPI and RPI TV. We're also on RPI TV for the audio feed. The final score from the East Campus Stadium, it was Hobart 27, RPI 21. And you've been listening to live coverage of Engineer football on 91.5 FM, WRPI Troy.